Good morning, friends. Today we are going to SmashCon, which is one of or the biggest anime conventions in Sydney and I'm pretty sure the rest of Australia. I have organised a little cosplay and I am about to get ready. I have some friends that are already at the convention because it is currently 9:30. We are running a little bit late because we had a late night, but also because we wanted to avoid lining up for tickets because there's going to be so many people lining up on the first day. So we're going to arrive a little bit later, get some food, get something to drink, and then walk in. But for now, I'm going to try and put my contacts in. I haven't put contacts in a while. I have very sensitive eyes, especially since I had brain stuff go on. So this is going to be a task. I am basically using this as a way to record how long it takes for me to put them in. And yeah, hopefully I will give you an update momentarily, or I will see you at the event. Okay, I'm all dressed up and ready to go to SmashCon. We will. I'm pretty sure we're catching the bus in, so I probably won't film on the way there, but everything's turning out. I got my makeup on, I got my contacts in, wig is set, I've got like 50 bobby pins in my hair, and wearing the outfit. I think I look okay. I'm very about my outfit. I also found boots though. Boots that are like the same color that she wears in the anime anyway, so that'll be helpful. The only thing is, wearing boots to a con, I know my feet are gonna get sore very quickly, so that's a downside, but I will probably take it slow anyway.
Like I said, we ended up driving into the convention and we parked near Darling Square. When we arrived, it was super windy and quite cold actually, and I was kind of regretting having a cosplay with the back open. But first things first, we had to go and get our passes. We were only there for the Saturday, so we had to go all the way up to the roof of the ICC inside and then line up. There was a lot of people though. While we were in line, we did get 10% off Gelatissimo though, so that was pretty cool. And then when we got to the front, they actually had all of the lanyards tangled up in one big knot. So we did have to wait a second, but we did get our passes and the lady that scanned us in was really nice. And then you'd think it'd be time to go into the convention, but no, it wasn't. After pointing out some more cool cosplayers, we were on our way back outside because we were feeling kind of hungry and we wanted to get some food. We went back to the exchange, or as I like to call it, the nest, and got some burgers. Finished eating. I'm very full, but we're about to go into the con finally and actually have a look around and record some things and buy a sword, and yes, I'm excited. I really enjoy going out, especially into the city around Darling Square, Darling Harbour, especially with ALK. It's just a good vibe, and when we come in for a convention, it's really cool. On the way in, we stumbled across our friend Mads at a Dungeon Meshi cosplay meetup, which was really cool. So we said our quick hellos and then we went on inside. As you can see, it was pretty packed, and if there's one thing to take note about SmashCon is it sells out almost every year. So that means the Saturday is always the busiest day and there's always a lot of people. It was around 1 p.m, I'd like to say, and that meant either people were out eating lunch or they were in and roaming around on the floor. The first things that we saw on the way in were these cars, and I was really excited because one of them was based on Spy Family and I regret not getting a picture with it. But I just think it was super cute. I also posted a picture of it on my Insta and the people who own the car retweeted it, which was pretty cool. You can also go to panels and things at SmashCon too, and one of the ones that we stumbled upon was ways to move to Japan, which we thought was hilarious. And then we went back to looking at the cars. I did get some videos of cosplayers amongst it though. SmashCon itself can be quite overwhelming. There is a lot to see, a lot to do, and a lot of people on the floor. So if you're not constantly moving, it can be hard to just kind of stay in one place anyway because people around you are constantly pushing. I tried to take as much footage as I could of all the different stalls, especially the clothing ones, because I'm on a mission to find some cool anime, tech, streetwear kind of vibe. And yeah, I just thought this would be the perfect place to look for it. Alk also loved the look of this van, and I pointed out that Kuromi was in the front seat, so that was really cute. Then of course, the one thing that we came in for, well, not really one thing, but swords. There were quite a few sword stands. I would say at least 4 different sword stands. And yes, we did purchase a sword. Well, we went to purchase one sword and we ended up purchasing 4 in total because they were having a deal. Buy 3 swords from the One Piece franchise and get a 4th one free. And luckily those were the ones that we were looking at. Our next stop was Living Lude, and I actually love these guys. I've been wanting to get some Living Lude clothes for a while. I'm not into the really extremely lewd ones, but the ones that say like I want to die and things I think are hilarious, and they're really good quality, so I've been eyeing them off for a while. We did go past the cookie stand there at almost every con and came across this kimono stand, which was really cool and unique. This stall had some pajamas that were Ghibli themed and they were super cute. They also had some pillows and were right next to a rug place as well. I mean, if you want all things Ghibli, anime, all that kind of cutesy stuff, then SmashCon is definitely the place to be. Although I was pretty surprised when I saw an upper skin on the ground. Alex said he wanted to sit and ride on it. I was super excited about this stall. They had bento boxes. Some of them were Demon Slayer themed, but they were the proper Japanese bento boxes that came with the cloths to wrap them up, and I thought they were adorable. We continued for a little while, but I got quite overstimulated, especially with wigs and contacts and things in, so we sat for a while before we continued. And first up was Button Fox. We love these guys. We see them online. Alex bought from them before, and they're super cute. Soon it was time to go to the artist alley, and there were heaps of artists and even more people wanting to buy the art. We did kind of want to do our usual thing and zigzag between the rows, but there wasn't a lot of room, so I did just try and go up to the stalls that I thought were very cool and very unique and record what I liked. Some of the artist alley rows were so packed that they actually had to make them one way and had enforcers on the end making sure people weren't going down the wrong way. So it was a little bit intense. It was pretty cool though, and we did spend a huge fraction of our time looking at all the art. Unfortunately, we didn't buy too much. I think we only bought one thing, and that was at this stall, our friend Insanity. We ended up buying a Maple Story sticker sheet because Alk loves Maple Story. It was super cool to see some new vendors that I hadn't really seen before at other conventions, especially 3D artists, people with a new refreshing style of art, and even something as cool as these Japanese Lucky Charms that we saw. I also thought these skateboards were really cool too. I did have to zoom in a few times though because I just couldn't get close enough to a lot of them, but I tried my best. This stall that I'm showing right here is our friend Zumbo's, but unfortunately when we went there, they weren't there, so we missed them. I'm sorry, Zumbo, but we'll just have to catch them next time. There were a few massive booths from big companies such as Crunchyroll and Ichibankuji. Man, I hope I pronounced that right. As well as Bandai Namco that even had the Gundam and a whole lot of figurines that you could buy. These stores did have huge lines the whole time though, so we didn't end up going inside. We decided not to stay too much longer after that, mainly because the sun was going down, we had dinner plans, and I wanted to get some photos of my cosplay before we left. We took some around the convention center and in Darling Square next to the big installation that they had.
We're back at the car now. I'm swapping to my phone for vlogging because my camera's run out of storage on my SD card and I completely forgot about it. But I'm literally taking off my wig, taking off my contacts, swapping my shoes, and then we're gonna go to Gongcha because we want to track down these Final Fantasy keychains, and also we're gonna be meeting some friends for dinner.
This was me literally time-lapsing myself, taking out all of my bobby pins, taking the wig off, taking the contacts out. I had some Hollywood tape on my shoulders holding my dress in place. And I had to swap my shoes over as well because my feet were hurting. But I felt a lot better after I got dressed. Then, like I said, we were on our way to Gongcha. There was one in Darling Harbour down underneath the IMAX. So we went to try the new Final Fantasy drinks. I got the Fat Cat Perfect Latte and Alk got the Fat Chocobo Mango Smoothie. And honestly, they were quite yummy. Alk also purchased this little plushy friend as well. And it was super cute because the Gongcha Final Fantasy collaboration had cool cups as well.
I keep getting all syrup.
That wasn't a complaint, by the way. The syrup was delicious. Then a couple of friends basically met us at the Gongcha and we walked towards Wynyard to have dinner together. I had never been to this restaurant before, but Yini had, so it was highly recommended and honestly well deserved. Alk and I got a couple of entrees to share, the goat dorsa and tuna croquettes, and then we got 3 mains to share amongst the table as well as some rice. We got potato curry, chicken curry, and some pork curry. And then for dessert, we got a sticky date pudding with caramel sauce. There's a bit of a time skip here. We said goodbye to Yini, her partner, and our new friend, then went and got some more dessert. We went to another cafe before this and got a creme brulee bubble tea for Alk and a creme brulee sundae, then went to 15th Century on the way back to the car to get me cheesecake.
Hey friends, we're now home from dinner and from the convention. We had a really good day. We ended up buying a few things. We got 4 swords and we got a sticker sheet. I'm pretty sure that's about it. We did buy lots of food though. We went out for dinner with Yini and her partner and a friend as well, and it was really, really yummy. But I didn't record as much because, like I said before, I had to stop using my camera because I ran out of storage, and then also my phone died. So if there was a time skip from then till now, that's why. I did try and record a little bit on Alk's phone as well, but basically we're home and I'm very tired and I've still got a cough from when I was sick, and so I've just gotten dressed straight away, just washed up, and I'm ready for bed. I hope you guys enjoyed my little point of view from SmashCon for this vlog. You can probably hear Suki in the background. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had a wonderful Smash if you did end up going, and yeah, let me know what you got if you did. She's making herself known now. Thank you all so much for watching. Give it a like, a comment, subscribe if you want, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye bye!